On today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful ambient wash that sits underneath a classic dotted eighth delay using two delay pedals. Let's get to work. Hey everyone, I'm Bill Vencil. This is Chords of Orion. It's all about ambient guitar. And yeah, you're going to need two delay pedals. Now, I'll be using the Strymon El Capistan and the Strymon Dig, but I want to assure you that this technique will work with almost any pairs of delays that you might have, including, for example, these two TC Electronic Flashback Minis. So let's get into the signal chain. First, whether you're using an amp modeler like I am or using a traditional guitar amp, I suggest setting up a clean amp tone. Here's what I've got going on. Okay, and I think if you're using a regular guitar amp, keep it clean so the delays don't distort. I also like having just a little bit of grit, so I'm using a Strymon Sunset, so distortion or overdrive. All right. Now, let's talk about the delays. You're going to need two, as I've said, as I have been saying, and you'll want to run one delay into the other, and they should be at the end of your signal chain before, say, a reverb or before the guitar amp. Or, in my case, if you're using an amp modeler, after the amp modeler and then before you go on out to whatever else. I'd like to talk about delay number 2 first. So if we think about the signal chain, that would be the last of the delays, right? We're going to go delay 1 into delay 2, but I want to talk about delay 2 first, and that's going to be set up for the classic dotted eighth delay. Here's what I've got going on with the Strymon Dig. Kind of nice. And again, any delay pedal that will do a dotted eighth delay will work in place of the Strymon Dig. What I would suggest is tapping in a tempo on the half beat. Okay, so my tempo is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to tap in on beats 1 and 3 to get basically a half note space between the delays. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Did you hear that? Bum, bum. And of course the Dig has its own delay thing going after that. But that's the basic tempo you want to think about. Yeah, I really like that a lot. And I would suggest dialing in a decent amount of repeats, but not too crazy. And then pull that mix back a little bit so it's not too obnoxiously loud in terms of the delays. Okay, let's talk about delay number 2. What I have is the Strymon El Capistan. Again, you can use another type of delay. It just needs to be able to do, say, about a 3 to 4 second delay time. And what I've done with the El Capistan is basically tapped in a delay time that is equal to 1 bar of my tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess I need to learn how to play. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's the delay time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the Strymon El Capistan is a tape style delay. I think that's a great choice. If your delay pedal can do a tape style delay or one of the older vintage sounding analog delay types, those are really good choices for this technique. Okay, let's see what that sounds like on the El Capistan. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so here's what I got going on here. It's that every 4 beats, right? It's a long delay and there's a lot of repeats. Look at the knob on the El Capistan. It's set to about between 70 and 75%, which creates a very long decay in the repeats of the delays. Also, with the El Capistan, since it's that tape style delay, the repeats tend to degrade over time. As you can hear, I've got the delay level set pretty low. Now, let's try putting this together with the classic dotted eighth delay coming from the Dig. And check this out. Ooh, you hear that kind of mushy, washy thing going on? That is all feeding into the Strymon Dig with the dotted eighth. Now, it sounds a little messy on its own, that kind of mushy, crazy stuff going on underneath, if you just kind of listen to it. But while you're playing, what it does is it fills in underneath the actual notes you're playing. But because it's at a low level, it does not get in the way and overtake the actual notes that you're playing. And it really is a big difference between just having the dotted eighth delay. Here's just the Dig. I mean, I love the Dig. It's a beautiful sounding delay. But when you add in the when I add in the Strymon El Capistan, it fills it out. Yeah, I love that. I really do. This is also great for playing volume swells. So what do you think about this sneaky little tip? Have you ever done anything like this? Drop a comment below and let me know what types of sounds you've gotten by combining delay pedals. Also, I've got a video here with other delay stacking tips. I'll see you over there on that video.